Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of the Lights Out Lounge podcast. I am one half of your hosts, Jayden Morasca, and to my right, as she will be each week, it's Brianna Ross. Brianna, welcome.
Long time coming, but we've finally got it sorted, I think. A couple of weeks late.
Let's just let the audience know what this podcast is about. This is all on Formula One. So we have our socials run up already. We are getting the ball rolling. Me and Brianna, just for those who don't know us personally, are very passionate F1 fans. We have a massive love for the sport ever since I was a kid, for me.
Okay, you're probably all wondering how we got into F1, so Jayden, take it away.
Yep. So my first race that I watched was in 2007. My dad was obviously going to watch the Monaco Grand Prix. Who doesn't want to watch that? The jewel of the season. Essentially, it was my bedtime. So races back then started at 8 o'clock Perth time, PM. And my bedtime was like when Fat Cat went to bed. So what's that, 7:30? And Sunday night, I don't know, I must have had some sugar before bed or something. I just didn't want to go to bed. So my dad just bit the bullet and said, you know what, fine, stay up and just watch what I'm about to watch. And I didn't know what it was until I just saw these cars just whiz by at like 300 k's an hour. It was attractive because like, they're so, in Monaco, the F1 cars are so close to the wall. And at my brain, I'm like 4 years old going, how the fuck are they doing that? Like, I told my old man that I loved the red car. Like, the red car looks cool, Dad. He goes, yep, brilliant. Because I'm half Italian, you got to go for Ferrari. So since then, I've just been on the Ferrari hype train. Been through highs and a lot of lows. A lot of lows, to be honest. Yeah. Not many highs, but hopefully that changes soon. But yeah, that's how I got into it. What about yourself, Brianna Ross?
All right. So Dad's been a huge fan for ages.
Yeah.
And I had no idea about sport, never watched it. And Dad was saying we were all going to go to the Melbourne race. Right. This was in 2022. And he said you either stay in the hotel room or you come to the track. And he kind of did it as a bet, like you won't get into it. So I was like, no, watch it, because I love sport. Yeah, challenge accepted. And before you knew it, I was obsessed. I loved it. Yep. So by the time Melbourne came around, I was all over it. But so Dad's a huge Lewis Hamilton fan. Shout out 44. But yeah, that's how I got into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Quite boring, but
yeah. Well, mine's probably more boring because it was just like a tradition thing. You literally had a bet with your own dad.
Yeah.
To be like, no, I will enjoy it. Trust me. So, wow, 100%. That is incredible.
We didn't mention how we're from Australia.
We are.
Yeah.
We are from Perth, Western Australia.
Shout out Danny Rick's hometown.
Shout out Danny Rick. He's been, he was, I think, unfairly treated last season, but we won't go into that because we're not reviewing 2024, it's 2025.
Yeah.
Which we are slightly late to, but we'll improve.
Just a little bit.
We've had a very busy schedule between myself and Brianna. We are two very hard-working individuals.
And, fun fact, we were just at Melbourne for the Grand Prix. Lewis's debut in a Ferrari. I also want to add, this is my first year as a Ferrari fan.
Yep.
I've done 3 years of Mercedes.
We'll get into it in the next episode. We'll break down our experience at the Australian Grand Prix.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
What has just happened in China? My God, am I going to get into that?
Oh my gosh.
Fucking hell. We are right now in the midst of not knowing who's going to win the world title, but I think it's a perfect time to set up our predictions for the drivers and constructors title, along with biggest surprise and biggest flop of 2025.
All right.
So, Brown, I'll start with you. Who is your driver and constructors champions?
Constructors has to be McLaren.
Okay.
Gonna have to be them. And driver, I'm gonna go Oscar Piastri. Back the Aussie.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fair enough.
I would love that. If it can't be Lewis, let it be Oscar.
Yeah.
All right. And
That's
you?
valid. Yeah, so I would love Ferrari to be the constructors champions, but I just know that's not going to happen. McLaren's just too quick. They're too fast. It has to be McLaren. I think the drivers lineup is the best on the grid in terms of how they can deliver and how consistent they are.
I reckon there's going to be some heated battles
For sure.
coming up.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Papaya rules.
I agree. I am going to disagree on the driver. I think Mr. Norris is going to finally take the crown. As much as I want the Osc to win,
I think Oscar's got a bit more oomph to him.
For sure, he does.
He's not afraid.
I think he's going to put Lando under a lot of pressure. But 100%. I think the team is going to get involved to favour Lando. As much as we hate to admit it, I think that's going to be the case.
I bloody hope not.
I hope not. But,
it's probably going to happen, but no, Oscar all the way.
Fair enough.
All right.
Should I start with biggest flop?
Take it away.
Yeah, Liam Lawson. Just fucking terrible.
Oh, gosh.
That guy. And you could say it's down to how the Red Bull is set up for Max. It genuinely could be. But that guy right now stinks. Reeks.
Look, it's not good. It's not great. It's not great. I expected more, I'll admit.
Yeah.
But it won't be long till he's out of that
At this rate, I mean, it's only round 2, but he has been terrible so far. So I'll pass that on to you. Who is your biggest flop?
All right. As much as I love the guy, I'm going to have to go with Fernando Alonso.
Whoa. Are you really?
I just think age might be catching up to him.
That's
and
very
my
true.
hot take, shock of the year, I'm going to say Stroll is going to beat him.
To beat Fernando. To be fair, I would back. Based on what we've seen the last 2 races, Stroll looks like he's in his element. I don't know. It took him longer.
Yeah, I mean, Fernando Alonso, he's had 2 DNFs already.
2 DNFs.
That's a bit of a flop. And Stroll's beating Lewis Charles.
Yeah. My biggest good surprise is Kimi Antonelli will win a Grand Prix this season. I think if the cards fall his way, like let's say McLaren completely destroy the race by fucking up some strategy.
Yeah.
And
which is possible.
That'll happen to Ferrari, obviously. During the race.
Yeah, sorry, I thought we were talking about Ferrari then.
Every race is it. But no, genuinely, I believe he has proved the last 2 races, Melbourne. I mean, fucking from Melbourne, he came back from 16th. Like, he had a terrible qualifying and then finished 4th.
Yeah,
that is crazy. For your first race, that's like Lewis Hamilton-esque.
You know, Lewis did that his last race for Mercedes. The exact
so there's
same.
an omen.
So
is Kimi going to win fucking 6 world titles with Mercedes? God damn.
I hope not.
No, neither do I.
Kimi's got one more race, actually, to beat Max's record of youngest driver to win a race. He's got one more. He's got Japan.
He could do it. You never know.
I don't think he's going to do it. But he could. But I back him to win a race. If the Mercedes is looking, George in that Mercedes is looking good so far.
Yeah.
So, could happen.
Could happen.
I'm going to go, let's go. I don't really believe it would happen.
Right.
But I'm going to manifest it. Williams double podium. Let's go.
You're making these big calls. You know what? Fair play. They're
I
fucking
would
huge
love.
calls. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
We can all dream.
Look, we're more likely of getting a Williams double podium than a Ferrari double podium.
Yeah. That's scary.
That is scary.
That's scary.
To be fair, Carlos Sainz is not impressing me in this Williams so far.
I think we'll
get into that.
We'll get into that in the next episode. But so let's just recap. I think that's a great start to our.
Yeah, welcome to Lights Out Lounge.
Welcome to Lights Out Lounge. Round of applause.
We've done it. Finally. This has been in the pipeline for God knows how long.
A long time. The amount of people that have approached us and said, you know what, why don't you two you talk about F1 so much, like it's genuinely annoying us.
If I'm just walking the street and I hear someone say the word F1, I'm
like a magnet.
Yeah.
Just thank you. I'll join the conversation.
Yeah. I do.
I do too. I am right up in there. I'm proving people wrong. I'm telling them you're wrong. I'm right. Shut up, mate. Like I'm all of the above.
No, literally. It was literally my birthday on the weekend.
What a great day that was.
Oh, happy birthday to me,
Happy
guys.
birthday, Brianna.
Woo!
22 years old.
22. Is there a driver with the number 22?
Yuki Tsunoda.
Oh, I'm in my year of Yuki.
And I'll be 23 this year, which is Alexander Albon.
There you go.
I hate Williams. Anyways,
I want to see Williams come back. Imagine 5 teams.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off topic.
We are getting off topic. We'll
But
save that.
recap your predictions for me.
Yeah. So I will happily say that McLaren are going to win the Constructors. I think Lando Norris will take out the driver's title. Biggest flop, I'm going to say, is Liam Lawson. Purely based on the first 2 races, but I think everyone can agree with me there. Like, we had a high... For Red Bull to sign Liam Lawson over Tsunoda, they had high expectations.
I could do a whole episode about that. Let's not.
Yeah. And then biggest good surprise, or the best surprise of the year, that Kimi Antonelli will win a Grand Prix this season in his rookie year. Huge.
Love to see that.
Brianna?
McLaren on top. That's easy.
Yep.
Oscar Piastri to win drivers. Biggest flop, Fernando Alonso, just too old. Mm-hmm. And biggest shock, I mean, I would love a Williams double podium, but I'm going to go with Stroll beats Alonso.
Huge. That's a huge
I
play.
think it's Stroll's redemption year.
You think? It's taken him long enough. So,
Yeah.
Big up Stroll.
Big up Stroll. You know he's actually got fans?
I find that so hard to believe, man. I find that so hard to believe.
Like Hulk. Oh, I can understand Hulkenberg.
I love Hulkenberg.
I love the Hulk.
The Hulk. How can you not love the Hulk?
Oh, how good was he in Australia?
Oh, he just wiped the floor with half the grid. Just said, you know what? I may be, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex in terms of how old I am, but I'm still going to deliver. And he scored more points in the opening race for Kick Sauber than they did all of 2024. Unbelievable. What a big up, Nico. Big up.
Big up. But we're getting distracted. That's for next episode, guys. See, I told you, we could just talk.
We could talk for ages. It's a joke.
Okay, guys, so that's been Lights Out Lounge. Your co-host, Brianna.
Jayden, this was a great episode 1.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
For
Lots more coming.
Come on. We are on. We're off. We're away. Episode 2.
Finally.
It's taken its time. We've got there in the end. We're going to learn as we go, so hopefully you guys can learn with us and enjoy our content with us. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a fantastic year. I can't wait.
And don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Lights Out Lounge Podcast. Please give Jayden's TikToks a likes, please, because only mine are getting a like.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I know I'm ugly, but like...
Oh, no, Jayden.
Anyways, please, give us a follow, give us a like, leave a comment if you would like to. We would greatly appreciate any feedback, good or bad. Just send it over. Who cares? And yeah.
Sweet. That's been Lights Out Lounge.
Thank you. Cool.